All right, so what I want to show off today is a quick view of this SeeSignal app that I just downloaded from the App Store. I've got my Quest Pro on and I've got the full color pass-through, so it should look pretty cool. I went ahead and mapped out the room scale boundary in my living room, and I'm loading up the app here with SeeSignal. And what it does is it pops up immediately and it asks if I'd like to walk around and start discovering signals. So you can see the different orbs that are floating there in the room. There's the color theme right there, and I'm going to go ahead and get rid of that menu. So as I walk around, what it does is I'm assuming as soon as I cross each one of these paths, it's going to take a signal reading at that specific location. So as I move around this room, you'll see that the color of that sphere changes based on what the signal strength is. There's my room scale boundary I'm walking into. But you can tell as I move throughout this room, some of the signals get a little bit better, some are a little bit weaker. This is connected to a Control 4 or a Snap AV access point that I use from my Control 4 remote controls. It's actually sitting in a closet back around that hallway that you saw there. And so it's in a very specific location. I try and keep that signal nice and low. But this is on 2.4 gigahertz. The output power on this radio is turned down a little bit just because like I said, I only use it for the remotes. But in my living room, it looks like I have pretty good coverage for those remote controls. You can see those spheres, the color gradient is just a little bit different between them. We've got some yellow, some green, looks like some peach or some orange color there. My access point is again back there around the corner. But as you look through the room, you can see that it's pretty well illuminated with these little spheres, and it's a neat way to show it off. And as I click on each one of them, it shows me what the signal strength is. So there's neg 45, there's neg 47 on that one. Here, as I wrap around the corner, you'll see that it gets a little bit worse, which is to be expected because there's that big wall that's in the way. So there's neg 49 right there, and there's another one, neg 47. But the different color gradients, definitely do a good job of visualizing what the coverage is. I don't know how this compares to Sidekick, so what I'm going to do is probably going to grab my AirCheck or my NXG, and if I grab a Sidekick, I can do a walkthrough and see what it compares or how it works. But overall, this is a pretty interesting thing, assuming there's some level of accuracy there, depending on how the reading comes across the chipset. This could actually be a pretty useful tool. So I thought I'd take a second here to show it off using that Quest Pro and give y'all a view of what the SeeSignal app looks like. It's available for free. It's a download from the App Store. A company called BadVR that I met a few years ago at CES is the one that put it out. So check it out.